After losing to the Chicago Bulls in 5 games in the Eastern Conference Finals last postseason, I'm looking to reload in this offseason. But first things first, we have the second best odds to get that number 1 pick, thanks to the Wizards first round pick. You know, I don't know why they always suck in the first year in 2K. I really don't understand why, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not mad because, you know, I have a chance to get a top 3 pick. We are looking good. The Knicks get the 3rd pick. And would you look at that, we get the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. So we can choose anybody we want, or we can possibly trade the pick, but I'm not going to trade the pick because there are a ton of good rookies in this draft. Karl-Anthony Towns, Jahlil Okafor, Willie Cauley-Stein, Emmanuel Mudiay, Kelly Oubre Jr., Stanley Johnson, Justice Winslow, so many players. Monte Ellis declined his player option. I will be trying to go after him in free agency, to kind of upgrade the shooting guard position a little bit. Even though I do like Iman Shumpert, I just kind of feel like Monte Ellis would be a better fit here. And he is kind of rumored to come here in real life. Like Bleacher Report, they put out like the one free agent that each team should target. Monte Ellis is on a lot of those lists. I offer Scola a contract, and to be honest, I'm not too fond of bringing back a lot of these guys. I might want to bring back Lavoy Allen and Scola, maybe. Obviously, I'm going to be bringing back Iman Shumpert. But right here, I'm like, what can I get for Roy Hibbert? Because I'm most likely going to be taking a center, either Jahlil Okafor or Willie Cauley-Stein, or get a power forward in Karl-Anthony Towns. I saw that for Al Horford right there, but I'm not trading my first-round pick away. Rudy Gobert, no thank you. But I see the trade for the Lakers' first-round pick next year and Robert Sacre, and that honestly looks like the best deal overall. There was one for Tyson Chandler, but I mean, the Lakers are going to suck next year, like they always do, and I'm going to get a good pick out of it. I'm probably going to get a top 10 pick out of it, so I can get a good rookie next year, and I'm going to try and modify this to not include my 15th pick this year, and they do accept the deal, so we get rid of Roy Hibbert, and, for exchange, we get Robert Sacre and the Lakers' 2016 first-round draft pick. Right here, I'm seeing what I can get for Danny Granger, so I can bring him back to the Pacers, even though he won't get any playing time if they do accept this trade. I tried to do this straight up, and they would not have it. So I believe I just picked their 21st pick and my 15th pick, and then they accepted it. I'm seeing what I can get for the 21st pick right here. Nothing really there. I'm going across, and where am I stopping at? I believe it's the Grizzlies. Oh wait, no, the Mavericks. This trade right here, the 14th pick and Tyson Chandler for CJ Miles, the 21st pick, and my 2016 second-round pick. This is a steal. We're getting a great defensive center in Tyson Chandler, and you know that Frank Vogel and Larry Bird love them some defense. So I end up accepting that trade, and now we have 3 centers on the team, which means one of them has to go, which will be Robert Sacre. So we get to go to the NBA draft, and there are a ton of possibilities of guys who I could take, and if this was like December, Jahlil Okafor would obviously be my pick. But I don't know. I mean, I could get Willie Cauley-Stein. I could get Karl-Anthony Towns and then play him at the center position. The mock drafts have us taking Karl-Anthony Towns, Mario Hezonja, and then Karl-Anthony Towns again. So, I don't really know who I want to take at this point. Like I said, if this was December, I would probably be choosing Jahlil Okafor because he was the consensus number 1 pick. But now it's looking like Karl-Anthony Towns will be the number 1 pick to the Timberwolves. So I'm trying to see what I can get for the second pick here without, trying to, work my way around, not giving up the first pick. There was that one right there for Isaiah Thomas and Solomon Hill, but I'm not going to do that because Isaiah Thomas is the point guard for the future for us, and there's a reason why I got him. There was that one for JaVale McGee and David West, but I love me some David West. I'm never trading David West, and I'm never trading JaVale McGee. So there's that. So can't really get anything going there. I believe right here I'm seeing what I can get for Robert Sacre, and I saw Pendrick Perkins, I saw Kyle Korver and Steve Blake, but that was me giving up David West, and I wasn't really going to do that. I see a trade right here for Jarrett Jack, who used to be a former Pacer, and if there are no other good trades, then I will be accepting that one. There was that one for the 9th pick, but that was me giving up my 2016 Lakers first-round draft pick. Not going to do that. So I'm going to go and get Jarrett Jack back on this team. I believe he played for us in like 2008, 2009, I do believe. So this is where I need to decide who to get. I was going back from Karl-Anthony Towns to Willie Cauley-Stein and Jahlil Okafor. Now, Larry Bird in real life has called Willie Cauley-Stein a $100 million player. So, that also, took into consideration of my pick, because I kind of want to make this somewhat realistic. And I feel like if Larry Bird can trade up and get Willie Cauley-Stein, then Willie Cauley-Stein will be a Pacer this year. Like, I think that if he can work his magic, he definitely will be a Pacer. So right here, I am about to make my selection. I'm looking at Karl-Anthony Towns here, but it doesn't matter because I am going to be selecting ... Willie Cauley-Stein. Welcome to the Indiana Pacers.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select the 21-year-old center from the University of Kentucky.
So we have our young center for the future. I do understand that I do have JaVale McGee and I do have Tyson Chandler, so you're probably like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you getting Willie Cauley-Stein? I don't need a small forward. I don't really need a shooting guard, and there's no good shooting guards because D'Angelo Russell is a point guard in the newest update of this draft class. Don't need a point guard, and all the power forward. I probably could have gotten Karl-Anthony Towns looking back on it, but Willie Cauley-Stein, just I couldn't really miss with that. And also, like I said, I want to make this somewhat realistic, and Larry Bird loves Willie Cauley-Stein, as he said that he was a $100 million player. And also, I can run JaVale McGee at the center and Karl-Anthony Towns at the 4, or just vice versa. I can do that too. So I believe we do have the 14th pick, and I think we do. 14th pick, maybe? 14th pick? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we do have the 14th pick. Devin Booker was taken one pick ahead of where I was going to select him. I was going to pick Devin Booker, and right here, I just don't know who to pick. Like, I honestly have no idea who to pick. There's Jerry and Grant, but we kind of don't need a point guard. There is R.J. Hunter and Rashad Vaughn, and I was just looking at what we need. We do really need a shooting guard, and we need a power forward. So I don't really know who to take here. David West is our lonesome power forward, and we are going to get Iman Shumpert back. So, that also took into consideration. And the best shooting guard was Rashad Vaughn and R.J. Hunter. And I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling them. I just wasn't really feeling like getting them. So right here, I'm looking at these shooting guards, and also, if you want live commentaries will come during the playoffs. Whenever I'm in the playoffs, all the games that I play, those will be live commentaries. So, regular season games and off-season straight commentary, and then playoffs is a live commentary. So there is that. I'm looking at Montrezl Harrell here, and it's looking like he is the best prospect for me to take to be our new backup power forward and power forward for the future once David West does indeed retire.
With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select the 21-year-old power forward from the University of Louisville.
So there we go. We select Montrezl Harrell with the 14th pick in the NBA draft. And as you see, the Grizzlies trade our pick to the Suns, who take Tyus Jones. So our two selections in the draft, Willie Cauley-Stein and Montrezl Harrell, they will, obviously make an impact on this team this year. Free agency, we don't have a lot of money. We have negative $3 million in cap. And LeBron's not even there, so I can't even... No, I'm kidding. I was not going to even make an attempt at LeBron. Lavoy Allen is here, and I'm going to re-sign him to a contract, kind of decrease it a little bit, so that way he would accept it. I was looking at old guys that I could get because, the older the player, the less they'll sign for, really. Unless if it's like Zach Randolph, because sometimes Zach Randolph wants to sign for like $19 million. Iman Shumpert's there. And really, 2K? Really? The same exact pose? So, I end up settling on Norman Powell to be the backup shooting guard. He is a rookie. I signed him to a 4-year deal. Looking back on it, I have no idea why I signed him, to be honest. I have no idea why I did. He has a C+ potential, and Luis Scola declined our offer. But I don't really want to bring him back because we do have Montrezl Harrell now, and I'm trying to make this team younger. And Iman Shumpert was prepared to accept an offer, and I matched that, and LaVoy Allen wants to sign with us, so we get both of those players back. So, while this is going on, I'm just going to talk about my expectations for this year. I mean, really, I kind of don't know where we're going to be. You know, obviously, I feel like we can be a top 5 seed in the East. You know, if everyone stays healthy, you know, if like Tyson Chandler goes down or Paul George gets hurt again or Isaiah Thomas gets hurt, you know, I don't feel like we will make, you know, that big of an impact. And look at that. Kevin Garnett goes to the Lakers. That would never happen. Never happen. And I didn't see Kevin Garnett there. Like if I would have saw Kevin Garnett there, I definitely would have tried to sign him to a contract, but too late now. First game will be out. I don't know when it'll be out, but the first game will be against the Oklahoma City Thunder, kind of like our first test to see if like our roster's really good, even though our teammate chemistry is not there yet. So here's the roster for this year. I'm kind of expecting to go far in the playoffs, though. Like I kind of am. Tyson Chandler will be our starting center, but he is decreasing, and so is Jarrett Jack, and so is David West, and so is Danny Granger. So we do have, we kind of have a lot of old guys on this team, but you know, other than that, you know, our team is looking good. I sent Willie Cauley-Stein to the untapped potential, and then big man defense. Actually, no, perimeter shooting to Iman Shumpert because I want him to be an explosive shooting guard for our team. And if not, I can easily move him because no one on this team is safe except for David West and Isaiah Thomas and Paul George and Willie Cauley-Stein. There we go. There are your 4 untouchables on this team. So as we look at the starting lineup, Isaiah Thomas, Iman Shumpert, Paul George, LaVoy Allen, and Tyson Chandler. I do end up having David West start over LaVoy Allen. And yeah, that is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Episode 3 will be out soon. First game of the year, and that will be against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.